Hey guys, and welcome to the battle phase. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at this interesting ABC variant by mixing in the Mathmech engine. So how does these two decks work together after all? Well, during the ABC combo, we will end up with two level 4 monsters on the field. So we can overlay them to go to Mathmech Alembertian, which in turn searches the Mathmech Circular, which is now limited, but since we search him, that doesn't matter. And then the Mathmech Circular allows us to open up the Mathmech lines in order to finish with Mathmech Superfactorial set up at the end of the turn, which not only adds an additional interruption to our end board, but also makes us more resilient against cards like Dark Lure No More, and so on. So without further ado, we'll have more explanations during the video. Let us dig into the deck. So this is an ABC deck, so it's pretty obvious that we play the ABC pieces. So we play the 3 copies of A, 3 copies of B, and the 3 copies of C. So we play one of each piece. The reason for this is that our combo requires any piece, so any of the 3 pieces, so it can be A, B, or C, plus any way to get to Union Hanger, or again, any piece, so it can A, C, or B, plus any way to Dragon Ravine. So if we can do that, then we have full combo. So in this case, we need to open one of the pieces in order to perform the combo. That's why we play 3 of each. Now, some decks that do not have this requirement do cut on the pieces. We don't, because they are essential parts of the combo. We play all 9, so that means we have 73% chance of opening one going first and 80% chance of opening one going second. But again, pieces are very important for us because they kickstart our combos. A brick is obviously the Union Driver. We have to play him because of the Union Hanger, so we can do the combo. And then another interesting card in the deck is the 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier. We play the 3 Galaxy Soldiers because they are very good extension, and they help us push through Handtraps if interrupted. You can discard a light monster to special summon it, which means it A, gets our pieces to the grave, B, gets us a card on the field, and then the Galaxy Soldier can search another Galaxy Soldier. So not only that, but can also add us additional interruptions to the board by making Nova and then Infinity. So I do really like the Galaxy Soldiers, and they're also very searchable because we do play the Galaxy Photon Dragon in the extra deck, so we can search the Galaxy Soldier. Now let's go to our Mathmech package. For our Mathmech package, we play the Mathmech Circular, the Mathmech Nabla, and then the Mathmech Diameter. So when we go through the combo, we are gonna get all 3 of these to the grave in order to set up our Laplation with Diameter for an additional negate. But yeah, this is the 3 Mathmechs we play. It does our package, and it works very wonderfully in the deck. Moving on to 2 more bricks, we do play the 1 copy of Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. We have to play this because we play the Rainbow Bridge trap card that can add us a field spell, but we have to play this Crystal Beast as a brick, so we play the Sapphire Pegasus. It's important he's level 4, so we can use him for plays with the Bujin Link, as you will see. And then the other card is the Strudo, because we said that not only Union Hanger makes full combo, but also Dragon Ravine makes full combo. We need to play the Strudo to turn cards on the field into Ancient Fairy Dragon, so it can search our Union Hanger through that line as well. These are the 2 bricks. For Handtraps, I do only play 3 Handtraps in this deck, and that's the 3 copies of Effect Veiler. Why Effect Veiler? Because he is light, and I do like it so I can pitch him for Galaxy Soldier special summon as well. So, you know, it has a little bit more versatility, but again, this is a flex spot. You can play any other Handtrap you wish. Now to the more important part of the deck, and these are the field spells. So we play the 3 copies of Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine is really good because this is now also full combo. Because it grants you access to Ancient Fairy Dragon through the Strudo, it can then get your Union Hanger from deck to field. So Dragon Ravine is also full combo now. And we also play then the 3 copies of Dragunir Remus. We can discard him to search the Dragon Ravine. So effectively, we want to maximize on our cards that give us the full combo in order to be as consistent as possible. So that's the ways to get to Dragon Ravine. But not only Dragon Ravine, we also can full combo by opening Union Hanger. So that's like any ABC deck, we have to maximize on the Union Hanger. And then on the ways to get to Union Hanger, that is using Foolish Burial Goods. As I've already mentioned, Foolish Burial Goods can send the Rainbow Bridge trap card to the grave. We will have to add to our hand then the Sapphire Pegasus, which we play as a brick, but then we can also search any field spell. So it can be either Union Hanger or it can be either Dragon Ravine, which we already mentioned is also full combo. And then the last is Terraforming. We can pick if we want to search the Union Hanger or Dragon Ravine. So ultimately together, we have a lot of ways to get either to Union Hanger or either to Dragon Ravine. If we talk a little bit about percentages, we have 77% chance to open Dragon Ravine going first and 84% going second. To open the Union Hanger, we have 63% going first and 70% going second. But since we can combo with either one, it's only important how much percentage we have to open either Dragon Ravine or Union Hanger, and that is 87% going first and then 92% going second. So it is extremely, extremely consistent. Moving on, we have another really good card, and that is Unauthorized Reactivation. This card is amazing because it can equip a monster from deck to one of our pieces, and it's really, really, really great extension. It can also combo on itself, just not as good as Union Hanger, but it again helps push through interruptions because we can also make plays with it. I really like this card and it's really good in the deck as well. Because Unauthorized Reactivation helps us play through Handtraps, and also Called by the Grave as well helps us play through interruptions. Okay, the last spell card is one of the new cards from the Battles of Legends, and that is Number's Last Hope. This card is really good in the deck. You can play it, you don't have to play it. You will see in the combo tutorial why we use it, but it basically adds the IP Masquerena to our end board for the combos. Because it can summon a number monster, it makes the Dugares, which can then summon another monster, and that makes IP Masquerena. So with only playing this card in the deck, you add IP Masquerena as the end board to our combo. So that's why I like it, but it's not necessary. You can also cut this if you don't like playing the additional brick. The two trap cards we run at the end are two really important ones. The Rainbow Bridge. You Foolish Burial this with either Foolish Burial Goods, and it allows you to add a field spell from deck to hand. And it also adds you the Sapphire Pegasus to hand, which is also used in the combo. So that's very good. And the final trap is the Mathmech Superfactorial. This will be the part of the end board that gives that the Mathmech engine gives us, right? So it's really, really good to traps here. If we go to the extra deck is very varied as well. We will start with the Ancient Fairy Dragon. We play the Ancient Fairy Dragon so we can go through Dragon Ravine into Ancient Fairy Dragon into Union Hanger and then combo like that. So this card coming off the ban list is really good for this deck. Then the Mathmech Alembertian. This searches the circular, and then the Primathmech Alembertian. This gets summoned off of Superfactorial and is really, really tough for your opponent to deal with because it has its effect to either pop spell or trap, pop a monster, or discard a card. Plus, it has the diameter as material, so it's also a negate. So really good what this engine gives us. The other rank 4 we play is the Galaxy Photon Dragon. This can either search the Number's Last Hope, which I've showed, in order to further combo, or it can search you the Galaxy Soldier for extension or follow-up. So really good, and we also make this card during the combo. And then we're going to have both of these on the field, and these are both monsters with the same rank, but are not number monsters, so we can summon the F-Zeros, and we play the both here F-Zero package in order to grant us another negate to the end board. So again, more about this in the combo version, but this is another really cool negate. Since we play Galaxy Soldier, we have to play the Nova and the Infinity. It's just too good not to play. This is either for follow-up, when you can search the Galaxy Soldier with your Galaxy Photon Dragon, or you just make him outright during your board if you get interrupted or if you can extend. So, and Galaxy and Infinity is just a really good interruption really good going second because it helps break boards. The last XC is the 1 copy of Dugaris. You summon Dugaris with Number's Last Hope, so you can then extend and add that IP Masquerena to your end board. Going into links, the most important link is the Bujinki link. This really makes this deck work because it allows us to combo very hard. You will see how we use it. And then the rest of the links is the IP Masquerena. IP Masquerena was always really strong in ABC decks. The reason is because you're gonna have your ABC Dragon Buster who can split into A, B, and C, and then you have so much link material to use with IP Masquerena that it's actually insane. And we make it during the combo because that interaction is just so strong. Not to mention that you also trigger the A, B, and C effects when you do this. So we do play the 2 targets for IP Masquerena. I decided to play Nightmare Unicorn and the Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess is really good because you're gonna have so many monsters on the board because of ABC Dragon Buster that you can easily also use Underworld Goddess, then your opponent has to deal with Underworld Goddess, and you used IP Masquerena as an interruption because you linked one of his monsters. And Unicorn is just Unicorn. Here, these 2 are actually flag spots what you want to play for IP Masquerena. You can also play Appaloosa, you can also play Avramax, whatever you wish, but I do find these 2 quite useful. Those are the link monsters, and the final 2 cards in the deck are the 2 copies of ABC Dragon Buster, 1 for the main combo, 1 for the follow-up. You can play 3 if you want. I usually found that I have 2 are enough in this deck. So yeah, this is the ABC Mathmech deck. It is a really interesting deck. The combo is going to be described in the combo tutorial. It is in the link below. It's a very fun deck, extremely consistent, by the way. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.